Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Unimportant Reviews. My name's Red, and some people like to call me the Supreme Ruler of all. Or sometimes just Shin. Also, what happened to your sword? Oh, Steve decided that he didn't want to mess around with it anymore. Every time he'd go to articulate me for skits, it'd just be like, poof, it'd be on the floor. So last video, he kind of got upset afterwards, and threw it somewhere in that corner over there. And he hasn't been able to find it yet. Typical Steve. Can never seem to keep his anger in check. Did you hear something? I'm afraid it did. Anyways, today we'll be going over the Terminator 2 Future Wars Metal Mesh Terminator with phased plasma rifle and light up eyes. Alright, so first and foremost, we gotta get this guy out of his cardboard prison. You know, I think he left a knife over on his desk. Ooh, sweet, I love using sharp, pointy utensils. Alright, but this time, I'm definitely not being the one to prop you up on the desk. I'm prepared to stab some. Phooey. I guess Steve must have stopped by and opened him up. But isn't Steve gone for the day? I hear his dog's kind of smart. I guess we can go with that. So for Mr. Endoskeleton here, as you can see, he's done in a more gold copper color scheme that encompasses the entirety of his body, and for the most part is just a reissue of the standard versions, but just done to replicate the Kenner figures. But has a lot of really cool details with all these pistons, the number on the front of his chest, the intricate detailing in the mold including the legs, and the back of the figure even has screw holes. So you even get a little bit of metal in your Terminator. Then the head sculpt on this guy is super awesome, with a lot of intricate mold details and even some different coloring for the teeth. He also comes with this cool phased plasma rifle, which has a lot of nice detailing and a little bit of color variety. But at least on most of the Terminator figures there, the barrel on these all seem to be a little messed up in some shape or form. So that's a little bit of a negative. And then for the articulation department, he's got a decent amount of articulation, but because they decided to put all these cylinder pieces here, it does make for a cool effect, but it does limit the range of motion. So for the head, can move a little side to side, but not much else. Arms could go up about this far, down about this far, can go forward about that far, and can go pretty far back, and can technically do more, but you gotta worry about these wires when articulating them, as they could probably snap off pretty easy. Elbows can bend about that far, hands can rotate all the way around, for his waist can go side to side, then for his legs he can do the splits, forward kick about that far, backwards kick about that far, decent bend at the knee, some articulation at the toes, and the feet can rotate side to side.
You forgot about my light piping!
Holy crap, we never had one of these figures talk in these videos before. So anyways, for his light piping, as you can see on the back of his head, he has some clear translucent red plastic. That, when you shine a light through it, it makes his eyes glow crimson, which I gotta say is a pretty neat effect. And harkens back to the old Kenner toy. So overall, this is a pretty cool figure. It's got a couple of issues, but it's still pretty cool for a figure that's slightly over 20 bucks.
I think I'm a 10 out of 10. What is wrong with you?
I still hold by my statement. Also, just to let you guys know, Steve found this figure at Target. So if you guys are interested, make sure to go check them out.
Get to the target! No!
And thank you guys for watching. This video would have been up a day in advance on Patreon. So if you guys would like to keep up to date on this and help support the channel, make sure to go donate. And help us. Alright, I guess I'll let you do it.
Help us defeat those skin bags by hitting that like button. Subscribe to be a ranger today. See you in the next video. Hasta la vista, baby.